Good Thursday morning. It is time for Second Cup. And I have to admit, I didn't create an event to let you all know about it. So I feel bad about that. I'm sorry. But it is Second Cup, and I try to do it every Thursday at 10 o'clock ish. So I wanted to talk today because we're headed into the Memorial Day weekend. It's been a crazy, crazy week. This was the first full week that real estate agents in Western Pennsylvania were able to do in-person business. So it was a little crazy, but we're getting used to all of the things that we need to do to keep safe and sound and keep our clients safe and sound. But I will admit that I slacked off a little bit on Second Cup, and now I'm paying for it. So get your Second Cup. I'm skipping the Second Cup because I already had the Second Cup, and it would be the third or fourth, and that would just be bad. But I wanted to talk today about pools. Since we're headed into the Memorial Day weekend, it's usually that weekend that all the pools open. And if you're here in the South Hills, you know that means the Dormont pool, in the city, all of the city pools and things like that. And it's really kind of a bummer that they're not opening just yet. Of course, we all hope that they will open at some point, but they have to be safe. And even the people that own houses or townhouses in communities that have a pool, I think they're going to be delayed. So I thought, well, let's talk about pools. Let's look at the bright side. Let's look at some houses that have pools. And believe it or not, there are houses in all price ranges that have really, really beautiful pools. It's not just a really, really high price range. So I thought I'd just take some time and we'd just do a little escapism and look at some beautiful pools. So here we go. I'm going to share my screen and go from there. So just want to give you a feel for what we have. Sorry, bear with my technology. Here we go. So here's an overall map, and I picked out houses with pools all over the place. Like I said, all different price ranges, all different types of houses. And an even funnier thing is that already, since I set this up, one of these houses went under contract. So I find that really, really telling about what the market's like and how crazy things have been this week, that it's already under contract just since last night when I put this little trip together. So here we go. So the first one is 86 Lambeth, and this one is 649.9, and it is in Upper St. Clair. And just to give you a little bit of information, this one's listed by Matt Ivel. Let's see, I'm not sure if you guys can see this. There we go. So I'm going to get out of the way here. Okay. So this is listed by Matt Ivel, and it's in Upper St. Clair, and I just wanted to take a quick look at this pool. So this is the in-ground pool. Now, this one doesn't show it open, but this really beautiful covered patio. Oh, that's the garage. But just a really nice view and nice pool off the back of the house. And I just thought it was really, really pretty. Take a peek inside too. Really pretty kitchen. Lots of open space here. And that's the front of the house. But, it's odd for Western Pennsylvania to have something so level. So like I said, I really like this pool. So that is 86 Lambeth, and that one's really nice. So next up is 135 Devonwood, and that's in Upper St. Clair as well. And that one is, what's the price here? $729.9. And I'm going straight to the pool, people, because that's what we're here to talk about, right? We're here to talk about the pool. So that's the back of the house, and that's a beautiful yard there and a beautiful shot of the pool. And we'll take a peek inside the house too, because why not? We've got all these pretty pictures, huge rooms, really sweet fireplace with built-ins, really beautiful floors and colors. I really like the combination of the gray and white and the really nice hardwood floors. But this is really cool because you can see out the back from the kitchen and that eat-in area, and you can see out to the pool, which is lovely. So there's the front, and there's the pool again. And again, that one is 135 Devonwood, and that's in Upper St. Clair. Are you feeling like buying a house with a pool yet? Number 3, this is the one that went under contract already. So this one's 522 Marylee in Whitehall, and it was at $199.9 with a lovely pool. And like I said, you know, it's all price ranges. It doesn't matter. And this was that's a tiny little picture, but you can tell it was a really lovely pool, and it already went under contract since last night when I put this slideshow together. So that's pretty amazing. Next is 600 Bower Hill Road in Venetia in Peters Township. So this is a high end, of course. So this is what you would expect in the upper echelon. 600 Bower Hill Road's listed by Mary Ketchum, and it's listed at $1,999,000. And this one's pretty spectacular. So we'll spend the time to go through the whole listing. There's an aerial view, and there's that pool that we're talking about. And it's beautiful. It's still surrounded by nice mature trees. And that's something that you don't get a lot in new construction. So we'll fly through the house here and look at hardwood floors and all of the space. This is gorgeous, gorgeous kitchen. More counter space than you could ever imagine. And it's really, really very stately, I think. And that fireplace is beautiful too. It's so warm and amazing. But let's get to the good stuff, right? Let's get to that kitchen. There's the lower level. That's another second kitchen. This is great. Indoor golf. Even though the golf courses are open, you could practice and then get out there on the links, and then an indoor gym. And then there it is. So this is so beautiful. This pool with the natural pond feature there. And this pool's just gorgeous. And look at the surroundings too. It's like, that's escapism at its best right there. And here's another shot of the pool and the little umbrella area, kind of the cabana area. This is gorgeous. This pool with this little sort of whirlpool section kind of reminds me of the pool at the Summit Inn, which is heading toward Nemacolin and Uniontown, if you've ever seen that. So again, that one's 600 Bower Hill Road, listed by Mary Ketchum, and that's in Peters Township. So we'll stay in Venetia, and this one is $929, and this is 306 Buckingham in Venetia. And this one's really, really beautiful as well. So this one's listed by Wendy Vespa, and we're going to go to the pool. There's an aerial view of the pool there. And it still has a big, beautiful yard. So what happens sometimes is when you do have a pool, sometimes you lose the backyard, but with this house, you still have a massive backyard and that beautiful pool right off the back of the house. So we'll just sit and kind of take that in a little bit, and the adorable little unicorn in the pool. So there's some escapism. Again, that's 306 Buckingham, and that is listed by Wendy Vespa. Now, you wouldn't expect a pool in this type of house, but this house is a huge house on Lemoyne in, let's see, is that considered Washington, I believe? Yes, in East Washington Borough, and this is listed by Dorothy Walsko. And I don't, I don't normally equate a pool with these big, stately old houses, but this one's pretty incredible. Although I do want to indulge me in for a minute, going through this house because this old houses just get to me. I love new ones, new construction. I know they're beautiful, but old houses just get me. And this is amazing. That huge grand staircase right in the middle when you walk in the door is just amazing. Gorgeous detail. This is like the most gorgeous old, old house in an old movie type of house. Amazing kitchen. The style is just, oh, it's wild. It's amazing. I know I keep saying amazing, but this is the most unique house. And the fact that it has a pool just really blows me away. Oh, yeah. It's definitely, this is professionally decorated. You can tell. This is incredible. And there's the pool. So like I said, don't usually equate that sort of house with a pool. The newer ones usually have pools, but this one, this looks like the pool in the Philadelphia Story with Kate Hepburn's, house in out in Main Line near Philadelphia. It's beautiful. So that one is on Lemoyne, and that is in East Washington Borough, and Dorothy Welsko is the listing agent for that one. So we'll go east to Irwin, and this is on Giovanni Lane in Hempfield, and Sybil Queen is the listing agent for this one. So she has all the details, but this is the back, and this is the pool. So nice sunset look there, and really gorgeous patio all around the pool. If you can see that, I love that. That's really important, the patio around the pool. So that's a great shot of it. And then here's another sort of close up walking down the steps from the upper yard to the pool. It's really pretty. Are you guys wanting a pool yet? This one is wild. So this one is actually in Donegal, and it's listed by Annette Ganassi, and it's at 396 Skyview Road. And this whole house is incredible. So we'll zip through this one. This is ultra contemporary. You can see the views are amazing, but this is something out of Architectural Digest for sure. It's so contemporary and it's so interesting. And you think of Donegal as heading to the ski slopes, and this is certainly a great place, um, for a ski chalet. But look at the views. I mean, they've got a telescope there, of course. The views from this house are amazing, and so it makes the pool even more dramatic. When you can be floating in the pool and looking out over that vista, and that's just stunning. And this is one of my favorites. This is a dream. But considering the views and the amount of land and just the style of this house, the list price is $675, and that's really, for what you get, I think that's pretty amazing. So 396 Skyview Road's listed by Annette Ganassi, and there's another great pool in West Findlay, PA. Here's another example of a really reasonable price. So this one is 21 Enlow Creek Road, and it's listed for $435. So obviously a newer house, but I just wanted to show you the pool. It's lovely, lovely in-ground pool, nice cabana and nice patio around it. And then I think I've got one more, maybe two more. Again, really reasonable price in Lower Borough. 20 Nanick Drive, listed by Karen Mandek, is listed for 425. So this is really, really interesting because this one's got tons of parking, but this pool, although it's not open in this picture, is really great. I love that covered pavilion. That is fantastic. That's, that just makes for the outdoor living. And, if we can't go away or go to some of the places that we usually do this summer, this is going to be really, the place that people are going to want to hang out. They're going to want to hang out at home. And I think I have one more. Last but not least, let's see here. Sorry, bear with me. Yes. 2014 Monongahela Boulevard, and this is in McKeesport. And this is listed at $323,900. So that's an amazing price for a house this size. And then there's an overhead view of the whole lot. And then this is the dreamy pool. And it's so nice. And then here's one other picture. That's a great shot of the pool and all of the little area around it. That's beautiful. So, again, like I said, it was a crazy week. I wanted to come up with something fun as we go into the holiday weekend. And I thought, normally people would be getting ready to go to the pool or making those plans. And so I hope it was just a little escapism for you to look at these pools. Give me your comments. Give me your comments on pools. If you were looking for a house, a pool or no pool, would it matter? Would you insist on one? Would you want to put your own in? Put some comments in. And then also put some comments in on what you want to see for Second Cup. I've got some good topics coming up in the coming weeks. I'm going to talk to somebody that owns a paint store, and we're going to talk about painting cabinets and painting, believe it or not, painting ceramic tile floor, painting your outside concrete. It's incredible how you can transform your space with just some paint. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about major transformations in an historic home. Like I said, historic homes just get me right here. So amazing transformations there. And then we're even going to talk about ghost stories, haunted house. So lots of stuff coming up. But if you have any ideas, if you want me to have somebody on, if you have questions about anything, throw some comments in there. I'd love to cover a topic that you're interested in. But most important, pool or no pool, what do you think? So everybody have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. Stay safe. It's so tempting to get out there and we miss each other so much. It's totally understandable, but just try to keep it safe. We are in the home stretch. We're getting there. We really are. If you think about where we were 2 months ago. So thanks for watching as always. I appreciate it, and contact me anytime if you ever have any questions.